Good morning, Trev here, and I'm just at Horspath Parkrun. It's a bit wet. It seems to have just sort of be stopping a little bit, and the time is 8:40. Let's have a look. 8:44. So yeah, come to review it. It wasn't meant to be this wet, but it seems to be stopping. So hopefully we'll be all right. Okay, so this is the athletics track at Horspath. We don't actually run on the athletics track. We kind of run behind and up this sort of hill and then down. There's like a bit like a Teletubby mound round there and then back around the front. But it does mean that there's some facilities and there is a little kind of cafe that's open and there's a free car park. Which is great. I've driven today. I normally cycle because it's not too far, but yeah, very appreciative of the free car park. I did get into a bit of trouble, well, mild trouble on the Walford Wood Parkrun page because I was complaining a little bit about the parking, and it's not my aim to upset anyone about well, anything with my videos as ever, but I think if there's not another way of getting to the parkrun, then that should be looked at for inclusion purposes. Here we are, Horspath athletics track. But yeah, it makes me feel very lucky actually that the Oxford Parkruns don't charge for parking, because £3 for parking I think is quite a lot, and some parkruns runs do charge for their parking. And yeah, anyway, so here we are at Horspath and it's wet, but it seems to have stopped a little bit. Oxford City, I think, train here. So there's various different facilities, toilets and a cafe. There's the parkrun sign. Not many people outside, but it is going ahead. I can see the start sort of flag thing over there. Look, over there.
Right. Anyone else? Okay. So welcome. My name is Fran. Welcome to Horspath Parkrun. Got any questions at all about any of the parkrun? Or any of the other volunteers who are very
So, just seeing the course map. So the start is over here. We run round the field, round the back of that, round up to there, round another field there, then up and down the track, sort of by the side of the track, which is the other side of the building, which I showed you before, then up here, round this rugby pitch, then through the middle of that and back, and then you do it all again, and then at the end you would go through the finish funnel, which is there. So yeah, I'll just stick a map up now for you to have a little look at.
Morning everybody, would you like to gather round for the run brief please? Morning, come a bit closer. That'd be great. Welcome. So welcome everyone to Horspath Parkrun. It's event 125. I'm Anna, I'm your run director today. First of all, can we start with a big thank you to all our volunteers, a round of applause. Yeah, and if you'd like to volunteer, please come and let me know, because we were struggling a little bit for marshals today, and we would love to welcome you to volunteer anytime. You don't have to commit to doing it every single week or even once a month. You can just do it as a one-off. It's very easy, it's lots of fun. We'll let you know what to do, and everybody will really appreciate it and say thank you, Marshall, as they go past you. So make sure you say a special thank you to all the marshals today.
Hello. curve there. Thank you, Marshall.
Well done.
So I'm saying don't run on the softball pitch because they've just mowed it and keeping it very, very short. This bit's a lot better than when I last came. It was a lot muddy around this area, and it seems to have settled really nicely today at least. Very twig. Thank you, Marshalls. Thank you.
Well done.
So there's the running track that we saw earlier. And we're just running behind it. Well done. That's a spectator dog. And dogs are allowed on this course, which is good. Good to see. So we've got 2 dogs running today, one with a tail walk and another one. Done a really good job with the mowing. It's really clear. And left some bits unmown as well. That's really nice. Oh. Thank you, Marshall. Good, thank you. There's a little bit of old road down here, which is sometimes a little bit slippy. Mostly it's flat grass, apart from this bit and a couple of curbs. So you have to cross the road twice, but it's only an access road, so it's only got 1 or 2 cars if there's an event. But I don't think this is ever used as a road, so it's a bit bumpy. So you just have to take your time on it. Lots of people do it with buggies though, so not too bad. This next bit up here, though, is the one and only hill. And I say hill, short and sweet, Teletubby Hill perhaps. So yeah. Thank you, Marshall. And that's it. We're at the top of the hill. There's the track down there. Yeah, a little bit of cut grass here. You'd probably struggle a little bit with the buggy at the moment, because it's still a little bit damp and there's a little bit of cut grass and stuff, but I'm sure you'd manage. No one with a buggy today. So yeah, just be aware if you're coming in it's wet. Oh, you look pal, you're having fun. He's got his ball. So like normal, I'll run one lap and then show you the end. What's that for? Discus or javelin or something? But yeah, the most amount of cones and flags just to stop any trips. Thank you. So yeah, 2 little curbs to cross the road twice. So just be careful. I know someone's tripped once or twice. Just be careful. It's never a race, parkrun. It's just about getting round really. And yeah, rugby pitch. I don't know if that's AstroTurf it looks like, so I imagine they use them at different times, the grass and the AstroTurf. They've changed this bit a few times, so now we run all the way up to sort of the middle of the field. We used to run sort of just hugging that. Not a massive change, unlike Harcourt Hill that completely flipped their course. And Horsepath's interesting because it was going to start just before COVID, and there was like real enthusiasm for the opening, and then I believe they didn't even do event 1, and then COVID hit, so they had to wait for another year or 2 even before starting. So should have been open a lot earlier than it actually was. I will look it up, but I think it started just before University Parks, but they were in quite quick succession in the end, because University Parks was obviously doing all its planning. Horspath had the go-ahead but couldn't start because of lockdown. But yeah, a really nice parkrun if you've not visited it, and especially if you're local to Oxford and you've done the other ones, then have a go at Horspath. Thank you. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, Luke. Nice extra cones. Probably had to run around the start, I would think. Okay, we're on to lap 2, so I will see you at the finish. Well done.
Well done, you.
I'm just coming up to the end. trail walker. You get a lot of the walkers doing 2 laps, so you see some of them. And I like the 2 laps really, because you see some of the faster runners come through and you see the walkers, but I still feel that there's another way to include walkers, maybe doing just 1 lap, or indeed everybody doing an extra lap that can, to make them feel not on their own for the last bit. But I see some sprinters. I'm definitely not going to sprint. So a little bit quieter than maybe uni parks and Cutslow, but still a fair amount, you know, 100, maybe 200 at max. And we're just coming up to the finish funnel.
But he is overtaken.
Speedy, yeah. Oh, I'm not good at sprint finishes, I'm not going to do that. And park walker, thank you. Oh my goodness, another one. Thank you. Thank you very much. And yeah, stay in order in the funnel. Thank you very much. Okay, well there we are. So Horspath Parkrun, the last one of the 4 that I've done in Oxford. So I'll do a little video of all 4 and sort of do a little kind of comparison of all of the park runs. But yeah, like I say, if you've not done Horspath, if you kind of like going to uni parks all the time and you've not tried out the other ones, which are literally just a mile outside, or you know, if you live sort of on the east side of Oxford, it may even be closer than uni parks or the other ones, then do check out the other Oxford park runs. So I'm just going to get a coffee in the building, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.